Hello friends, this video on motion part 2 is brought to you by V-Guide Physics. In this video, I'm going to explain equations of uniformly accelerated motion and numericals related to that. First, what is a uniform motion? A body is said to move under uniform motion when it covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. For example, a car is moving 30 km in every 30 minutes, you assume. Every 30 minutes it's going like 30 km. So that's an example. Non-uniform means the body covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time. Speeding up of car. Now, see the equations of motion. See this. This is a velocity time graph. This is a velocity time graph. A body is moving from a point A to B. If the body is moving from A to B, first I have to mark the different terms in this. Here, a body start from A to B means the meaning is initial point I have a velocity of OA. Initial point, the velocity is OA. So I am just writing here OA is nothing but initial velocity. Initial velocity you will mark with a letter U. After some time the body reaches B means the corresponding y-axis is E. So OE is nothing but the final velocity V. So U and V are the two representations of velocity, initial velocity and final velocity. That's all. That's two things. And the body moves from A to B in a time of O to C. So OC I can take it as T. First, from the velocity time graph, I should calculate slope. What is called slope of the graph? In the previous video, I told slope is nothing but y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So, if you take the slope of the triangle, which triangle we are taken? ABC, ABD. So, slope is nothing but BD, that is the y-axis, x-axis is AD. So, I wrote BD by AD. What is BD? BD means it is equivalent to AE because these two are parallel sides. BD means equivalent to BD can also be written as AE. What is AE? AE is nothing but OE minus OA. OE minus OA because this distance is equal to this. This if you want you take OE minus OA. What is OE? OE is V. What is OA? U. OC is time. And I discussed in the previous video, slope of velocity time graph gives acceleration. So A equals V minus U by T. Cross multiply and taking U to the other side, we get an equation V equals U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. Equation connecting velocity and acceleration. Moving to the second equation, I need to calculate the area of this part. It means if you take the part OABCO, if you take OABC, so I need to calculate OABCO part area I need. If you examine this part is a rectangle, upper part is a triangle. So I take area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. that is OA into OC, plus triangle is half into base AD, height BD. OA into OC, I wrote like that only, half into AD. What is AD? AD is nothing but equal to OC. So instead of AD, I wrote OC. BD already we have written. What is BD? OE minus OA. So BD I wrote OE minus OA. Substitute OA, U, OC, T, UT plus half OC. What is OC? OC is T. What is OE? If you take OE minus OA if you take, it will be equal to A into T. Cross multiply this equation. OE minus OA is V minus U. So I can take it as V minus U can also be written as AT. So it is UT plus half AT square. Here S is the displacement. This also in the previous video I told, area of velocity time graph gives displacement. Area of velocity time graph gives displacement. Next, third one, you have to calculate area of trapezium. Trapezium area half into sum of parallel sides into height. Half into, which are the parallel sides? OA, BC. OA plus BC. Height is this one, OC. OA is U. BC is, what is BC? BC is nothing but OE. BC is nothing but OE. So I wrote OA as U. BC I wrote it as V into OC. OC you can write it as OE minus OA by A. From the first equation you can write this. OE minus OA by A as OC. So OC I wrote in this term. Because OE I know, OE is V. OA is U. So we can write half into V plus U, V minus U by A. This is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. That is A square minus B square. That is V square minus U square by 2A. Cross multiply V square minus U square equal to AS. This is the equation connecting velocity and displacement. So I'll tell again. I'm going to explain equations of motion. You have to draw a velocity time graph. A body moves from A to B. O to A is the initial velocity. O to E is the final velocity. O to C is the time taken. First part I calculated slope, y-axis by x-axis. Second part I calculated area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Third part I did area of trapezium. Area of triangle, area of rectangle plus triangle means we get this equation. Area of trapezium we are doing. In both the cases we are substituting equation from the first one. So I got an equation V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. If you see here, I can just conclude that equations of uniformly accelerated motion, three are there. V equals U plus AT, S equals UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square equal to AS. First one is called velocity time. Next one is called distance time relation. Last one is called distance velocity relation. U is the initial velocity, V is the final velocity, T is the time taken, A is the acceleration, S is the displacement. I can write A equals V minus U by T. And remember, acceleration, rate of change of velocity is termed as acceleration and its SI unit is meter per second square. For numerical, sometimes they will give quantity in kilometer per hour. How to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? 1 kilometer per 1 hour. That is 1 kilometer by 1 hour. 1 kilometer 1000 meter by 1 hour 60 into 60. That is 1000 by 3600. 0 zeros cancel, we'll get 5 by 18. So 1 kilometer per hour can be written as 5 by 18 meter per second. I'll do a question. A car accelerates uniformly 18 km per hour to 36 km per hour in 5 seconds. Find acceleration and distance. What I did is u is 18 km per hour. I converted to meter per second. That is 18 into 5 by 18. 5. V as 36. That also converted to meter per second. 10. A is V minus U. That is 10 minus 5 by 5. 1 meter per second square. If you want S, ut plus half at square. U is 5, t is 5 plus half a is 1 into t square 5 square. 25 plus 12.5, that is 37.5 meter. Next question. Starting from a stationary position, Rahul paddles his bicycle to attain a velocity of 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Then he applies brakes such that velocity comes down to 4 meter per second in next 5 seconds. Calculate acceleration in two cases. Remember, starting from stationary, it means initial velocity is 0. First case u0, v they gave 6. Time is 30. Find acceleration. Equation v minus u by t. 6 minus 0 by 30. 0.2 meter per second square. Second case, u are 6. V is coming down to which one? 4 meter, because the cycle was moving with 6. So that you take as initial velocity. V you take it as 4. Time they told 5 seconds. Then A equals V minus U. 4 minus 6 by 5. So you see here 0 minus 0.4. So I want to tell the first case is an acceleration. Second case is a deceleration, or another name called a retardation. It means that speed is coming down. I hope you got it. Next. A train starts from rest, understood in the question, u as 0, attains a velocity 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. Assume acceleration uniform. Find acceleration and distance travel. First one, body at rest u0. V 72 km per hour converted to meter per second. That is 72 into 5 by 18, 20 meter per second. Time 5 minutes, 5 into 60, 300 seconds. A equals V minus U by T, that is 20 by 300, that is 1 by 15. Meter per second square unit. If you want displacement, V square minus U square is 2AS, S equals V square by 2A. 20 into 20 by 2 into 1 by 15. I got 3000 meter, that is also called 3 kilometer. Another main point is here, that is called a uniform circular motion. Now we were talking about the linear motion, but uniform circular motion means when an object moves in a circular path with uniform speed, its motion is said to be uniform circular motion. For example, a body is moving from A and it is completing one circle of radius r. What is the speed? The distance is nothing but 2 pi r divided by t. So we get as velocity as 2 pi r by t. Here you can take another example, a string connected with the help of a stone and moving in a circular path. Okay, and the velocity, speed may be same, but if you take the velocity at this point, you take a tangent. If you take the velocity at this point, tangent. If you take a velocity at this point, tangent. So what is happening? The velocity at each and every point is changing, means its direction is getting changed. That's what, if the string cuts, it moves in this direction. If the string cuts here, the stone will move in this direction because it moves in the tangential direction. So I need to tell uniform circular motion means the body moves with constant speed. The velocity means its direction will change. So speed, we can write an equation 2 pi r by t, because distance traveled divided by time taken. So the main thing what we did in this video is about equations of motion. The equations of motion, you should remember this equation: V equals U plus AT, S equals UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square equal to 2AS. And remember, Acceleration is rate of change of velocity and its unit is meter per second square. Remember, acceleration is a vector quantity. Displacement is a vector quantity. Thank you. Subscribe and share the videos of class 1 to class 12 for boards, foundation, NEET and JEE by Team V Guide Physics. Thank you.